Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our low-touch economy and the future of events. Today, I have a fellow company that we work together, and I want to discuss with them the future of events and the future of contactless events. BNC is a famous company for publishing, and they host a lot of events, a lot of awards for the local market. And today we are here with Mahdi Al-Hashimi, Rachel Guzman, and AJ from BNC Publishing. Welcome everyone. And I'm so happy to host you this morning to have a discussion about the future of events. Since you guys do a lot of events in the past and you have survived also the pandemic, and now we are almost in the post-pandemic situation. I wanted to ask you, Mahdi, how do you see the shift between events pre-pandemic, and what is your most challenge today preparing and working on your events in this time?
Well, thank you, Najud. Actually, I know things have changed a lot, and we all agree that the world has changed, but in reality, it has also created a few new and exciting opportunities. And the fact that we're hosting this event virtually just is a testament of the fact that the world is changing and things are still moving forward, because human beings have it in their nature to find a solution of how to move forward regardless. And I think the fact that it happened on a global level, it made us realize that the digital transformation was needed much faster than what was expected before. So overall, I think, of course, no one's happy about it, but we have to look at the positive side of things and how this has created all new opportunities and accelerated a lot of new ideas, a lot of new talents, and new areas for development globally. So it's a blessing in disguise, so to speak, but at the same time, we're not happy about it, of course, but it did have some good things, a good side to it as well. And yeah, well, thank you so much for having us at this virtual event, and we look forward to being part of this virtual events more and more in the future as well.
Well, I very much agree with you, Mahdi. It is not the best to be away. Nothing can ever beat the face-to-face physical interaction. But also, I think these tools that came to the light in the past year also gave us hope that we can still meet beyond the borders. We can still connect and we can still do business. And if it proved anything, it proved our resilience to keep going despite all the challenges. And with this thought, I moved to AJ, who is an expert on marketing and digital marketing. AJ, how do you see the response in your audience lately to such subjects?
Yeah, hi everyone. The thing is, with the response that we're getting, people now are not yet ready at first with being open to digital wise, but now as people are starting to have a viable option, especially with the tools that we're having, the digital solutions, the digital transformation that we're having right now. The past year has been very great, and people need to somewhat to evolve and find better ways to adapt in the things that we're experiencing right now.
Thank you, AJ, for the feedback. And we'll move to Rachel in a second to ask her opinion on the latest project. I know you have been managing lots of live events projects, and now we are moving to the virtual space and the hybrid space. What do you think of the current situation, Rachel?
Okay. Hi, good morning, everyone. So basically, I'll have to agree with what Maddie and AJ said. I'm not actually used to having a Zoom most of the time. You know, I'm used to having like face-to-face dealings with the people that I get to talk to. But it's also nice to learn new things in life, which we basically need to adjust to. So it's fun in a way that we don't need to go out too much. But I guess this is the new norm. So we just need to adjust basically. What Maddie said was definitely the highlight of the discussion. He said nice things, and basically AJ as well. So yeah, there.
So a question for all three of you, basically. is, don't you think that after this year, and we all practice social distancing and we are forced to stay home, and many of our meetings were done basically remotely and over Zoom. Today, we are doing the same, running this demo over the virtual space over Nxtshow. Don't you think that people are now even think it's easier to have things done virtually, save time on the travel, save time on moving from one place to another, and just get to do things from the comfort of your own home? As long as the information that we need to communicate and convey to others is handled properly, we're able to convey that message, we're able to reach a point where we are progressing and actually producing and going on with events and doing what reaching the ROI of that we need, whether virtually or physically. Don't you think that the virtual way is granting us less costs, better convenience, and more quality time to ourselves?
Well, definitely. I mean, like, there's no doubt about that. The fact that you can have 5 meetings or 6 meetings within a day is definitely something that we definitely cherish now. And I can't even imagine going back to a life where I would have 6 meetings, physical meetings in a day. And we have meetings sometimes as short as 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And whereas this could have taken me 2 to 3 hours on a normal day, I guess. And so it's definitely something that we will like, even if things go back to normal, which I hope one day they will. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that we continue like this because it's definitely more efficient. There's no doubt about it. I mean, like they always talk about, business trips, international business trips are going to go back. But right now, I really don't see a reason for it because so many times we just conduct business and we're just without traveling. And we actually conduct a lot of things without even traveling, and it would never needed to. And I think, again, just the fact that it happened globally on a global scale, everyone had to adapt at the same time. So yeah, definitely something that has made a lot of things efficient.
I would like things to go physical when it comes to brunching, clubbing, and having fun, to be honest. But for work, I would rather to do exactly my meetings, because like the travel time, and we didn't realize it, like just after the pandemic, we realized that basically we live our lives on the road with the productivity time is way less than the logistics time we take to reach a certain point. What do you think, Rachel?
Okay, I will have to agree with what you said. So I came from the last place that I've been to was traffic was really terrible. So adjusting to time and traveling from one place to another really consumes too much of my day. So the good thing about this is what you said, at least we have more energy and time to do the partying and clubbing. So yeah, that's the best thing about it. Yeah, so there.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for being here today. And this will conclude the end of our discussion. Thank you for attending, and a big thank you for the BNC publishing team, the Entrepreneur Middle East, and a big thank you to Nxtshow team for making this possible and making this happen and making our lives easier. Hope you had fun in our small discussion. We look forward to host you again very soon.